Greetings fellow Decepticons, Sandblaster1987 here, and today I'll be reviewing Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015 Combiner Force Warrior Class Skywarp. Now, this review is actually behind schedule by about a year or so, because I bought this guy off TJOmega's eBay page a long time ago, and then the day I was meant to review it, it disappeared, as if it had teleported like Skywarp is known for. But luckily I found him again, so I'll leave a link in the description below to TJOmega's channel so that those who are familiar with him can go and watch his videos as well as mine. As you can see, Skywarp here is in a very somewhat Cyclonus related futuristic fighter jet alternate mode with a long cockpit and nose cone section and the forward swept wings that call back to his Transformers animated counterpart, and also Cyclonus' futuristic space jet mode. For size comparison, here is Warrior Class Skywarp with Transformers Armada Skywarp. As you can see, much smaller than Armada Skywarp. So, to transform Skywarp, first take off the weapons from the other side of the wings, like so. Then unpeg the wings and fold them backwards, like so. Be mindful that these wings are on a friction peg that tends to disconnect itself at the slightest notice, so beware for that. Then disconnect the lower arms from the back section like so, bring the shoulders out, like so. Whoop. If I could just stop dropping Skywarp, then unpeg the wing section like so, double hinge the legs, open like so, so the knees are in position, split the legs and bring the feet up, then stand the figure up like so, bring the nose cone back, thus revealing the head, and fold it down the back like so. Peg the shoulders in like this, rotate the forearms and bring out the fists. Rotate this section of the wings like so and peg it in. Bring these wings down to become a cape. And finally attach these weapons onto the forearms, since there's not enough room on the biceps for Starscream's usual null ray configuration on the forearm, on the upper arms rather. And here we have RID 2015 Skywarp in robot mode. For those who don't know, this sort of poker chip looking Decepticon symbol sticker on his left shoulder pauldron here is something you can scan it with your mobile phone to unlock Skywarp in the RID 2015 mobile game, which is no longer functioning as of the time of this review, unfortunately. So, for articulation, head is on a swivel but is restricted by the collar piece, so he can look just about left and right, but he can't look all the way around and he can't wiggle his head up and down because it's not a ball joint. Then you've got universal joints of the shoulders, no bicep swivel, but you get a ball jointed elbow to make up for it. Nothing of a wrist outside the transformation hinge. I mean, hinging the hand down like that would be helpful if he had a sword, but you'll have to steal one of RID Warrior Drift's swords for that to be usable. Nothing of the waist due to the way the transformation works, but you do have ball jointed hips, a bit loose on my copy, thigh swivel, and a very deep knee bend due to how hollow the shin pieces are. Nothing of the ankles either apart from this forward and back transformation joint. As you can see, he's got these sort of DC Comics Deadshot looking forearm mounted blasters. There are other 5mm ports on him like on the undersides of the wings. And of course you can also use the weapons of other figures in his hands or in his 5mm ports. So, for size comparison, here we have RID 2015 Combiner Force Skywarp with the Skywarp version of the original Armada Starscream mold and Transformers Legacy Voyager Starscream. Unfortunately, Thundercracker, Skywarp and Universe 1 Ramjet versions of the Legacy Starscream mold have yet to be announced, although I'm sure they're on the way because Hasbro want to get all the money's worth they can out of molds like this to save money on retooling and such like. Link in the description below for both of my reviews of Skywarp and Starscream here. So, that concludes my review of RID Skywarp. Thanks again to TJOmega for selling me this guy, if you're watching, which I doubt. But, tune in next time when I'll be reviewing the Lemon Lockseed and Duke faceplate from Kamen Rider Gaim. But my next video overall is going to be my November vlog, which I will be using to talk about my all-time favourite Marvel superhero, Squirrel Girl. Till then, till all are one.